this allocation will result in opening of more higher educational institutions. We would always see a kind of a brain drain where small town students wanting to move in for good education. People will get quality education back in their own hometown.
Right, absolutely. So the budgetary allocation, or I must say the robust budgetary allocation towards school education and higher education in Budget 2026 is something that has been well received. I'm joined by Mr. Aditya Chaudhary. He is the Dean of Academics at the Sunbeam Institution. Mr. Chaudhary, thank you so much for speaking to One India.
Pleasure.
Very significantly, the addition of 1.39 lakh crore rupees for school and higher education is something that the sector also needed pretty much in time.
Absolutely. You know, every time there's a budget presented, being from the education fraternity, we generally look forward to the kind of allocation that the government is putting towards education, and it's very, very heartening. The amount is very heartening, and they have possibly specified it as higher education and school, which is fantastic. We hope sincerely that this allocation will result in opening of more higher educational institutions, because we always see in data that there is a gap between school provision for school admissions and admissions into higher educational institutions of repute. I am sure it will not just go into quality building of existing institutions, but also opening of new institutions, so that more and more children are giving the skill-based education that we so need right now,
Yes.
and what the government is focusing, thankfully, after a long time.
Absolutely. And one more critical aspect which has come to the fore is that this time around they have clubbed the school education and higher education together, and this helps a lot the tier 2, tier 3 cities where the schooling is good, but for higher education they have to come to bigger cities. So now this money is going to help them.
Absolutely. You know, there are good educational institutions in the tier 2, tier 3 cities also, but possibly because of lack of funding, they couldn't really come up to the level of the more accomplished universities, and we would always see a kind of a brain drain where small town students wanting to move in for good education. Now at least with the pumping of this kind of money, this will stop. People will get quality education back in their own hometown, and obviously that will be in itself a great boost to skill building, to creating more job opportunities, and obviously that will have an impact in the society and economics at the end.
Absolutely, Mr. Chaudhary. And you are a part of an institution which has been instrumental in bringing radical changes as far as the education system in Varanasi and Uttar Pradesh is concerned. Sunbeam's vision, if we talk about it, how it has been so far, and how do you plan to take it ahead?
You know, it's simple. For Sunbeam, what has been very important is giving back to the society students who have a mind of their own, are creative, when they go into the job are very skilled, but at the same time have the wherewithals to create jobs. And this is something which has been a concentrated effort down the years, and this will always continue with the vision of Sunbeam to develop India for the future through our students, who will obviously, the citizens of the future, spearheading the revolution.
Mr. Chaudhary, thank you so much for
Pleasure.
taking your time and sharing your inputs with us. Mr. Aditya Chaudhary, the Dean of Academics at Sunbeam Institutions, giving a thumbs up to the budgetary allocation towards the school and higher education in Budget 2026. With camera person Bunty, this is Pankaj Mishra reporting for One India from Varanasi.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.